Right, good evening everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for those of you who don't know me, my name's David and I'm a psychic medium, and I'm going to be doing a couple of readings there for you today, specifically 3 short readings for today. So what I'll get you to do is pick a number, 1, 2 or 3, and whichever number resonates with you the most, or whichever number you feel you connect with the most, that will be the reading for you today. All right, so before I forget, I've put up on my website, which I've left a link in the description below. I am actually doing some markets coming up. So I do have a market coming up on October the 11th. Which, now that it occurs to me, that's my daughter's birthday. So that'll be her 14th birthday. So, but I'm doing that market in Traralgon. So for those of you in the Traralgon area, the East Gippsland area, Traralgon, Sale, Rosedale, Morwell, that sort of area, come down and see me. Feel free to message me on my website and just let me know you're coming down. I can always book a spot in there for you. If you've got a specific time that you want to be booked in for, feel free to do that. And I've got some other markets coming up there as well. So I'll be in Frankston after that, and early next year I'll be in Bendigo, where my other daughter is. So that'll be, actually I think that'll be very close to her. How old is she now? That's terrible, isn't it? Be her 24th birthday. So yeah, my daughters are growing up, that's for sure. All right, so I'll jump into my readings now. With these readings, if there's anything that comes up that sort of triggers you or anything, the thing I like to think about the thing I like to communicate the most about for my readings is that it's basically reading your energy the way it is at the moment. Okay, so we've got free will. We can actually change the outcomes if we look at certain things. If we focus our energy on, or if we focus on changing our energy, we can change the outcome, or we can soften the blow if there's anything particularly negative there. So that's the reason why I do readings. If there's anything that comes up that's maybe not quite so good, it can be changed. All right, and I think that'll be probably the subject of some of my Friday night videos when I start those up. I was hoping to do that this weekend. Didn't quite get around to it, but we'll have one ready to go for next Friday. Okay, so we'll start reading number 1. I don't do any edits or anything, so you're not going to have the number 1 popping up or anything. It's, the closest I get to editing is, I've got a new style of thumbnail that I'm putting up. And even that's fairly basic. All right, so, and we'll just do 1 card each. And for those of you who are interested, I do have, these are basically based on traditional tarot cards, but I read them intuitively. So I don't necessarily go by the actual tarot reading. I go by what I feel from the card. All right. Okay. So we'll see what we get for card number 1, which has just come out to me. Now, the very first thing I just saw a flash of the card, but then I felt Lionsgate. So I feel as though reading number 1 is associating more with people who know about the Lionsgate. And what that is, it's based on numerology. So we've got the 8th of August coming up, 8th of the 8th. All right, and the way that works is there's what a lot of people will term an energy portal, which allows us to basically let go of. I'm getting tongue-tied. Basically allows us to let go of the things we want to let go of, and bring in the energies that we want to bring in. my personal belief around that is because we're humans, we tend to gravitate and fixate our minds on numbers and number sequences. I believe we all actually create this ourselves. So that's my personal belief around it. I'm not going to impose that on anyone. Anyway, the card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so with this one, okay. Initially, I felt a very positive, very calming energy around this card. So I feel like the energy is relating around that. Specifically, I'm feeling as though that for those of you who do engage in letting go of the past, letting go of those situations that don't serve you or those energies that don't serve you, and bringing the new energies in, I do feel as though there's going to be some success around that. So there'll be some sort of sweet spot that you're going to find with being able to do that. I just feel as though it's going to be a little bit of an easier ride. So for those of you who perhaps do this normally on the 8th of the 8th, I just feel like this time it's going to be a bit easier. I am specifically feeling something around the fact that this year is effectively, well, I guess you could say a 1 year, I think it is. Let's see, it's what, 2026? Yeah, it's a 1 year. So my understanding of it, which is fairly rudimentary to be honest with you, is it's about new beginnings. So like I said, I do feel as though this is going to be an easier process. So there's something that's just going to click when you're letting go with the rituals that you do. I might actually put a video up with some rituals. I think that's what I'll do. All right. So I'll just see if there's anything else from this card as well. Okay. All right. So with the card, I'm fixated towards the blue there. So let's see. To me, that's actually showing. I do feel it's a spiritual based. Getting tongue tied there. I do feel as though for some people who've chosen number 1, there's something that they're actually going to be clearing on the spiritual side of things. Could be to do with their abilities as well. So I just feel as though. I feel as though that there's a heightening of abilities going on there. So for those of you who are aware, you might be psychics yourselves. I just feel as though this particular time, you might experience a little bit more accuracy, I guess you could say. Now, I feel like I'm not yet done with this card actually. Okay. All right. So I am feeling for some other people who've chosen number 1, as far as specific people, I'm feeling as though, I am feeling as though there's going to be some issues resolving, or sort of looking like they're going to resolve. There's going to be pathways that sort of open up to resolution. So maybe there's somebody who you're not speaking to at the moment. I feel as though the situation's sort of calming. I feel as though the energy you'll be putting into it will actually be a calming energy. So you might actually, they may actually reach out to you, or you may even see signs where, for example, if they've had you blocked or something, they may unblock you, things like that. Could be anything, you may not have seen them in ages, you may see them walking down the street, things like that. All right. So in short, I feel there's a particular situation with somebody that I feel like it's getting easier. I feel like that particular time of conflict is passing, and the softening of that situation is happening. All right. May not necessarily be immediate, but I just feel like it's starting to resolve. Okay. All right. Let's go on to number 2. Cards popped out at me already. So let's see, from the camera, I believe that's the 5 of Wands. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's have a look at that. What I'm actually feeling specifically from that, and this could be very specific for someone who's chosen to. I'm feeling as though there's multiple situations that are sort of, what's the best way of explaining it? I just feel like there's multiple issues at the moment. I just almost feel like they're sort of piling in. Okay. Could even be for some people who've chosen number 2, it might even be to the point where it might be a little overwhelming. Okay. All right. So what I do feel from that is, okay, I do feel as though bringing in this energy for the 8th of the 8th could help with that particular situation. I'm getting very specifically though, don't ignore it. Okay, so the reason why things happen in the 3-dimensional is because it's something that we need to be experiencing at the time. So I do believe these things can change through manifestations. And I'm learning a lot about manifestation, but I'm not ready to make a video yet. There's things that I'm really learning, but one of the things I'm learning is don't actually ignore the 3-dimensional. In fact, it's even helpful to identify what we're experiencing in these particular moments where you may actually have these situations or issues that are piling on top of you. It's not a case of ignore it and it'll go away. It doesn't. It never has for me, I can tell you that. In fact, I've noticed things get worse. So I'm just feeling as though, just bringing in positive energy during this particular time will help. But also not ignoring the situation. So I just feel as though opening yourself up to that resolution will actually help in this particular case. So not ignoring it, but just asking the universe, what can I do in this particular situation? What can I do for, if it's a particular person, what can I do, or what circumstances need to change to be able to deal with this particular person, or what knowledge do I need for this particular situation? All right. And I do specifically feel that if you do ask for that, just ask for it. Go about your situation or go about your daily business, because if you keep thinking about it, the answer will never come. If you go about your daily business or whatever you do, and you completely forget about it, the idea will drop into your head. Okay, so yeah. So I feel as though that's that's it for number 2 almost. I am specifically getting for 1 or 2 people there. Don't ignore your intuition. All right. If you've got a particular feeling about someone, and I'm just going by example. Just throwing examples out. If you're thinking that there's a particular person or you've got a particular meeting set up, or you're going to meet somebody and you're just not feeling it, it's not necessarily in your head, but there's something in your heart just saying, I'm suggesting maybe don't ignore it. Universe might be trying to tell you something there, okay? So don't ignore your intuition. I'm just feeling specifically for, there's someone out there, maybe a couple of people who, if there's that doubt going on and you can identify that's really happening in the heart, my suggestion is don't ignore it, okay? Yeah. All right, so number 3. Go on to number 3. All right. Sorry I'm late with these as well. I'm about 12 hours late. So, it wasn't probably wasn't the best time this morning to get on and do these, which is what I normally aim for. I normally aim to do these Sunday morning. Right. But Sunday evening is good. It's still Sunday. All right, so we've got the Ace of Swords that's coming out for those who've picked number 3. Okay. All right. Getting I'm getting a specific word there of accelerated events. Okay. I'm feeling as though there's it's almost like a particular desire or maybe a particular goal that you've had set, and you may have a specific time frame around it. I'm actually feeling as though the time frame may actually be accelerated, may actually be shortened. It may or may not be good news. All right. It's almost like I'm feeling like a gush of wind just blowing it through. So specific feeling I'm getting there is blowing out the old energy and bringing in the new. So there could be, for some of you who've chosen number 3, I'm just feeling as though there might be some heavy energy, some very dense energy that's been around you for the last 3 days, or 3 days, that's been around you for a while. I just feel as though shifting that, it's going to be a relatively quick process. Okay, so now if you're looking to shift energy, that can be done through meditation, or I find rituals help a lot, because we humans, we tend to operate on rituals. Okay, so if you create yourself a little ritual and you choose to let go of the old by writing down, things you want to let go of, burning that, and writing down things you want to bring in, holding on to that, and you burn that to release that and let that happen. There's many different things you can do, but I do feel, for those of you who picked number 3, I'm feeling as though there's a particular speed involved here. And for some of you, I do feel as though it's specific planned. So it's not just necessarily shifting the energy. I feel as though there's, might be 1 or 2 of you selling a house or something like that. So I'd be very interested to hear about that. I'm specifically getting a house. I've got a specific person in mind, and I'm not going to mention her here, but we'll see if she's watched it and see if she's picked number 3. Anyway, but it's 1 or 2 of you. I'm feeling as though there's a house sale. Something's going to be sped up there, or things are going to be moving a lot quicker than what you think. Okay, it could be involving business with 1 or 2 of you who've picked number 3 as well. So, all right, very good news for number 3. Some of you picked number 3. I don't know. I'd like to hear whether it's good news or not. Okay, all right. So, see, I'd say that's it for those particular readings. It's a relatively short one. Even though I've said it's relatively short, I'm just looking at the timer, and we're already almost up to 19 minutes now already. Okay, so if like I said, if you've enjoyed this, if you feel like this will benefit others or serve others, please feel free to like and subscribe. Feel free to share it if you like as well. If you do want a personal reading, I've got my website details there. Please feel free to message me through my website or through Facebook. And on that note, I aim to see you all on Friday. All right. So have a fantastic week, everyone. No matter what your reading is today. Like I said, if you find something particularly triggering or something maybe a little on the negative side, these things can be changed, okay? So long as you're aware of where you are, yeah, you can bring in the right energy to change that. And I'd love to do some videos on that in the future, but still a learning experience for me. So, all right, I will. I look forward to seeing you all on Friday, and have a fantastic week. Bye for now.